Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing on this fine Monday? Yeah, Monday. The Monday. I forgot about that. So, oh, actually, you know what? Turn it down a smidge more. So I'm looking at my sound mixer here. That should be fine. That should be fine. Let's apply that. So guys, as you can see, we're going to be playing some Call of Cthulhu. This, I will fully admit this. This was not the game I was hoping to stream tonight. The game I was hoping to stream was giving me issues. So, I haven't have this, downloaded and everything. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this. My bot, as you guys can see from this screen, my bot over here in the chat did not actually announce that I was going live for some reason. But I am live. I will double check that right now. Going to my own stream real quick. Yeah, okay, yeah, I am live. Cool. No, ignore the fact that I just went into my own stream in another tab. Anyway, let's start this, guys. I've never seen this played. I know nothing about this game other than apparently there's a bunch of different endings. So yeah, Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Oh, that's a nice word actually, torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Oh shit, you do not want to lose your license. And I'm going to actually turn my monitor here a bit. There we go. Enter madness. Let's go. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the horrendous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh. Okay. Game saved. Wow. Instant save. Alright. Whoa, okay. Hold up here. I'm gonna need to change that. Control camera sensitivity. Oh wow, that is like way down already. Still needs to be lowered. Let's try that. That should be better. Whoa. I'm also going to turn off motion blur. Motion blur off. These are sharks. God damn. Okay, so E is to interact with stuff. So I gotta go this way. This part's chained up too. Damn. Okay. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Pick up an object. Press E. Okay. Hurricane lamp. Bolt cutter. That's nice. Oh, I have to also open the door gate. Okay, that makes sense. What?
Inescapably draws you on.
It's someone speaking in rhyme. I love it. Can I hop over here? No. Not that I know of anyway, yet. I don't seem to be able to jump either. Damn.
What a putrid offering.
God, that actually scared the shit out of me. Is this an orca? Holy fuck, this is an orca. There are a shit ton of orcas here. I mean, there's only like 2 or 3, but 2 or 3 is a shit ton already.
Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written.
Oh. Hello.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh? Well, shit. Cue the band music.
I hate whiskey.
New place discovered. Pierce Investigations Agency. Press J. October 20th, or 20 October 1924. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Interesting. Pierce. Oh, hello. Wait. Eloquence, strength. Holy fuck! Is this like the game, like the tabletop game, Call of Cthulhu? No. Yeah. Tabletop game. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, that's interesting. Sanity. Mental trauma. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse Argonne offensive. Don't know if I pronounced that right, guys. I apologize. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Sounds like he has PTSD. No information yet. Places. Pierce Investigation Agency. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. Okay, yeah, that's double agencies there. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is a lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other: adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Inventory. Lost Battalion, 10-7-18. My old lighter that I engraved with the memory of the 77th infantry division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Interesting.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
I was just here.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Ooh, speakeasy. Oh yeah, we're in Prohibition. Wait, no, hold up. I think Prohibition was like 27 to 35. I think. Our owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Shit.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I should have a lamp similar to that.
I should get rid of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Should you though? Oh, there you are. I actually have a radio very similar to that.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept calling me for weeks after the investigation had been closed. Okay, interesting.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Nothing in that one's
I used to be an
surprisingly.
avid reader.
I can tell.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Is that hot sauce? That looks like hot sauce containers. But it's whiskey. Interesting.
I wonder why I still take these things.
I was prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore they would put it to my nightmares. But for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. I'm not gonna drink. Oh. Game saved. Oh, hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Wait. So allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. I have 8 character points available. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Investigation. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. Oh, interesting. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug of making a diagnosis or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. 2 for next level. 4. Interesting. 6, 6, 4, 2. Okay, I would love to increase spot hidden to 3. Increase that. 6 needed. Let's get to level 2 in occultism as well. So we're pretty evenly spread out. I'll probably boost spot hidden a bunch, as well as investigation. Validate that.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
No.
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Shit, has a
Mr.
point
Pierce,
there.
are you still-
Oh, he hung up on her.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You could just get out.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me,
Oh, I can
means you're desperate.
slightly move.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
That's
I
the
want
guy
you
from
to
our
look
dream.
Carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay. Despite the treatment. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Okay. I'm just gonna move that. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I need to pause at the right time for sentences. I apologize. I must examine the documents that he compiled in order to know more about the case. Examine the painting and examine the files. Oh, you're standing right there. That's why I was having an issue moving.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay, so a shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charlie Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Nothing on the back. Okay.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Ooh.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Okay, let's see here. If Darkwater, find out about Darkwater. All that remains is to leave for Darkwater. I'll certainly find something on Darkwater in my bookcase. Okay. Age 63. 41. Okay. 33. Damn. And Simon Hawkins. Schoolboy, only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. Hawkins, sorry. He died in the fire that claimed the family. Okay. Clue. Painting by Sarah Hawkins. Okay.
Dark water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, this is Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. Dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details symptoms and suitable treatments. Interesting. Oh! Medical progression. 22, amateur. Nice. Nothing there.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous, dang it, there we go, story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna changing the graphics. There we go.
I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Yep. You and I both. That. Already looked there, already looked there. I turned you back on, but you never did anything. Look at that, look at that. I think I'm good to go. The Sarah Hawkins case. Except the Sarah Hawkins case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. Cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Ooh. Oh, I like this music. Focus Home Interactive presents. That cigarette was already lit before he did anything. A game by Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
Oh, isn't that the guy? No, wait. That might have been the guy from the dream. But that guy also might have been a policeman instead of a boat captain. Call of Cthulhu. There's just a crashed boat or two.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
I'm not in control yet.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy.
That explains the,
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Interesting. Definitely gonna go talk to that guy soon. Talk to Fitzroy. Secondary objective: go to the bar. Talk to Bradley. I know it's 1924, but you guys need to keep your docks in better shape.
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work.
Oh, that's Bradley.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't
The
understand.
blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back
Interesting.
in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't
You
understand.
can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't.
Damn,
put that beast back in
I
the
missed
water,
the
you
opportunity
shysters,
to talk to him
you're
about it.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiot.
A lantern. Weird ass looking lantern. Interesting. Might need to turn up the sensitivity a bit on the, oh yeah, prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Really?
careful.
Hmm. Oh, I haven't seen one of those since Cruella de Vil.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hmm. I can't check,
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You
Oh,
mistake
really?
my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Just a small glass. I'm trying to get him to get more friendly.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny. Oh shit. Interesting.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Interesting.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
The stranded whale.
Oh shit.
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort. The name, when our whalers left for long...
It was a tough...
Ah, but steep...
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then... I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Fair point.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
So it's a she.
That'll be all for now.
Probably the chick in the corner. They're the same face.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Interesting.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Intriguing.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
You don't belong here. Interesting.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
21st of May, 1847. The Cilia returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. He'd given up hope. The crew of the Cilia, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging off the side of the ship. Damn, that's a big ass whale. Then again, it's a whale, so it has to be big.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Member of the asylum staff.
My God.
You said it.
Interesting.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Lobotomy?
that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Did they say anything else?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No.
We'll do it again.
No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
She won't stop asking.
Pure knowledge. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Okay.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could
dive.
be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Interesting. Okay. I love the harpoons that are everywhere.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Is that 66 or 68? Damn. Miss Baker always free for the lady. Interesting.
The girl, Doctor. Cold. She won't stop.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, let's see if I can ask the guy about her.
You again. What can I get you?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
Interesting.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
Interesting.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins.
Well, we all knew she was then.
I've got what I need.
Anything?
Captain Fit.
You want to drink?
No.
That'll be all for now.
That's all I can do in here.
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
Right, I already
That
looked
suits
at
me fine.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard!
There's nothing for you here
You'll
either.
see what a true sailor's
Beat
got in
it.
his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
Interesting. That lantern is doing something. There's no way that's a normal lantern, guys.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. This is Scylla?
The Scylla.
Yep.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Wow. Kind of impressive.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh, toilet. Okay. Learning of Medicine, Volume 2. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice for medical staff. Cool. I love how he's not stopping me or anything.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photograph of Captain Fitzroy. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Intriguing.
What a macabre souvenir.
Big old clams. Oh, motherfucker! Oh my fucking god. Oh my... Punky. Punky, how you doing?
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you.
That was
But
good.
in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
That was good. That was really good. How you doing, man? It's been a while. God, that
These
legitimately scared the shit out
manifests
of me.
are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
I don't get why I can turn everything around yet. Ooh, just chillin'. That's the best type of chillin'. Just chillin'. There be no sense. Please scratch that from the record. But, awesome to hear, dude. Let's see. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information hidden? So it's signed by Charles Hawkins. 1890. So, wait. Charles was 41 years old, I think. 41. We're in 1924. So subtract 40 years. That would be 80. Yeah, that would be 84 for 40 years. So, at the oldest, he was like 11 or 12 for the first one there. The second one is obviously a much more likely date. But why would he have an 1890 manifest? Let me double check this. Not Pierce. Sanity, no? Skills? Oh, I have one CP available. Awesome. Only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Oh. Very interesting. That's the case. I think I will do spot hidden for one PC. Dark water. Okay, so let me. So, yeah, 41. So that is not old enough to be available or alive and have a good reason to have an 1890 charter. Roy Mitchell, 55, owner of Stranded Whale. Okay. Island Dark Water Port, Stranded Whale, Cult, we have the Miraculous Catch. Okay. Clues. We have the Miraculous Catch, the Threatening Letter, photograph of Captain Fitzroy, and we have the manifests. And knowledge, that, and that. Okay. Wait, what was this one again? Oh, right, Atlas of the Atlantic. Right. Where did... What? Oh! He's over there. Going somewhere, looks like.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Let's see if anything, like, new is visible over here. I doubt it, but you never know. No. I already looked in here. looked in here, but there was nothing that I could see anyway.
What a macabre souvenir.
Already looked at that. Okay. Can't look at the photos. So I suppose we're done. Unless we can look over here for something else. I found the threatening letter in there. It's good at a little, detail.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Okay. The documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
What about Darkwater?
The miraculous
That
catch.
one first.
Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already did that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
That's a very good point.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
Oh, like
You're
Mariana's
talking about
Trench.
mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
That's a fair point.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was
Father?
you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Oh.
His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I already did.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Interesting. That was yeah, okay. Yeah, that was talk about Darkwater.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
The big one? Because there's like
Understood.
a lot of buildings
You
there.
know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I wonder if I'm going to be able to go back to the whale now that I have better medicine.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
What could have done so much damage?
Nope. Damn.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
I still really want to look at that lantern, but there's nothing to look at it with. It's just a really bright green lantern. Makes me unsettled. And oh hey, I can actually talk to these guys. I did not expect that.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Oh? That's all I get, really? Okay. The others went inside there. Those guys were here before. I can't talk to them. Oh, hello.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again
Come over here.
anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little.
Oh, hey,
drink.
these are harpoons.
We
That's
taught
cool.
those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Oh. Oh, there we go. That was weird.
I told you to beat it.
Let's see if this guy has any more dialogue. Me again.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are room sailors from our screams.
Screams?
Okay.
And that's not but all. Anything else?
You seem to know
Well, we all then.
Anything else? Nope.
I've got what
Anything?
That'll be all.
I'm gonna go over here first. Then I'll check out the alley.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
Interesting.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No,
Excuse me.
He's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again?
No need.
Interesting. Okay.
Something coming. Something real bad.
Really, I'm just trying to see who I can talk to and everything. Hey, I was right.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
They're
What
very
brings you to
wiggly.
the dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Interesting.
That
Let's find out
statue
about St.
represents your
Brendan.
local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Interesting.
Isn't
I mean,
it
it's
a bit
good
early
philosophy.
for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
But wait, wouldn't the whaling station have been shut down for a couple, decades?
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Oh, a crab. Hello, Mr. Crab. Cool crab. Oh wait, I actually can't go that way. Okay. Still can't jump, which is kind of weird, but okay.
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
The guy's literally
It's a
looking right
stiletto,
at us.
you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Interesting. Do I have any other... not... No? Oh! I have another, character point. I'd like to upgrade Eloquence, but I kinda also really want to upgrade, Spot Hidden. I can get that up to 4. I'll level that up. No, I want to validate. There we go.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Oh, wow. Rude.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Interesting.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two.
What's with you, Juan?
We saw you. Go die.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I didn't actually look at the statue.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
That's true.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Fair enough.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Interesting.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
You again?
No need.
Okay. Nothing new there. Oh, can't go that way.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
Through his left
You
cheek.
can't understand. You're
Oh,
not
that's the
seeing
guy.
this.
That's
It's
the
a sign.
guy.
You didn't tell me.
Because and I don't. Now please.
You can't understand. You're
Shit,
not
that's
seeing
the
this.
guy.
It's a sign. There's something.
What could have done so?
Wait, can I?
What could?
Okay, I cannot
Don't
redo
put
it.
that beast
Damn.
back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Shysters.
They can't understand.
Oh, whoa. Interesting.
I told you to.
That's Cat. That is without a doubt Cat.
You again. What can I...
You seem to know.
Well, we all... Then...
Nothing new.
I've got
Shit.
one.
Any...
That'll be all for now.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Nope.
Will follow
Same
its
lines.
reader and appear at various locations.
Let's go talk to Fitzroy here.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Good point.
You're back at what can...
Now then, there's also something else. Turn.
I shall be on my way.
Come.
So they're all accessible through... Oh, there's the statue. Actually, you know what? I'm over here. I'm going to see if there's anything to do on the boat. I doubt it, but you never know. Never mind. I can't even get on the boat because the boat literally moved. Alright then. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, hello. Interesting. I feel like I should be able to get up there somehow. Oh, occultism.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Interesting. $484 to $557. Damn, he lived a long time. It's a long ass time.
I've no idea what it says.
Wait, whoa.
I've no idea what it says.
Literally dragged me back down there. Interesting.
Hmm.
Can I pickpocket it? Oh.
There.
Game saved. Let's go. Find hidden items. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in close range. Hello. Scribbled note. Cat knows about the thefts from her stock of liquor. She'll soon find out who it is, and I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Your conscience will be more at ease for this week.
I've now got proof that goon is stealing from his boss. Hello, old friend.
Oh, do I want that on me, actually? Can I get rid of that? I didn't know... Oh, to lean on the guy. Okay. I put that away. I don't know how to put the... How do I put the thing away? I legitimately do not know how to put away the lighter. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, cool. Okay.
What's with you wandering around here like...
We saw you talking. Go die of thirst.
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
Thank you, boys. I'm gonna be using the hell out of this. Broken ladder. Okay.
Let's see.
Do-do-do-do.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Oh, hello.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Not gonna say anything.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh, shit. Oh! Right hitting the balls. God damn.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Ooh, that hurt.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Let me see here. If I am understanding this correctly, that should lead me to the tunnel somehow. But as of right now, it doesn't. So let's go to Fitzroy.
It's a sign. There's something coming.
Let's see if there's anything he says.
You're back again.
I
What
am.
can I do for you?
Oh, never mind.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see.
See if I can spot anything hidden in here. Oh, dead mouse or dead rat. One of the two. Interesting.
What a macabre souvenir.
Nothing new there. I was really hoping he'd have he would have something to say about the statue. Let's go check out the pub again, I suppose. Or over there.
You again. What can I...
Nope.
That'll be all for...
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Funny.
I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Interesting.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
Oh.
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
Interesting.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To
Yep.
be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Sure.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one.
I might regret
Follow
this,
me.
but
Nobody
you never know.
questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But soon
I walk slower like this, so I figured it'd just be easier.
Nobody cares.
Just, you know,
And
to
the
actually follow
police?
her.
They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The
I
cops
should have
drink
checked out
like
that area
everyone
before I
else we got. They know
before
where their interests lie.
went to her. Shit.
Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
I might have made a mistake trusting her, but I'll take the risk.
Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen.
I'm just gonna run ahead of you.
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Doobie doobie doo ba doobie doobie doo ba. God, this is taking a long time. Come on. Come on. Does she not have the key?
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Interesting.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Reconstruction. To enter reconstruction scene, hold left and right mouse button. Oh god, that's bright. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see here. Psychology.
What happened here?
Okay.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death.
Interesting.
It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Interesting. A painting of hers?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
See if I can find everything. I think that's everything. Looks like it anyway. Get ready for the bright light, guys. Oh my Jesus, that's bright. Excludes memorize Hawkins' warehouse. That's a sword. Looks like one anyway. Interesting.
Oh, someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce.
Hi.
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Oh, he does?
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
That I did.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
I feel like I
Look
missed a bunch of
behind
clues
you,
on this
at
side.
the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Damn, that's a nice
That's
view.
the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Terrifying to live in if there's a earthquake. The strange high house. Get driven to the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. That the place, though it be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as partially charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Dun 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 dun. Love that gate. That is such a cool looking gate. Gonna ignore the heavy breathing there.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
That doesn't look creepy at all.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your
No.
partner, Andrews,
There we go.
warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
Oh, damn.
So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I do.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Let's do an investigation.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Okay.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
I'll accept that.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Going that way, not this way? I want to look around here. Thought that was a person. Oh, hello. Small wooden whale. A figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy sailors made for their children. Shack down there. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if he waited for us. Hilltop House.
Bradley
built
was right.
1693.
This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
That's a fair assessment. What happened here?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual
Poor
would
kid.
defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord,
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Interesting.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Anything over here?
Charles Hawkins' grave.
I think that's all. I laid me down and slept. I awaked for the Lord sustained me. Oh, I awaked for the Lord sustained me. Interesting. I'm gonna head on up to the house. Cool house. Don't know why the music was played. Okay.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Of course. Because that would be too easy, guys. Also, if it is too dark for you guys, let me know and I will put on one of my filters.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
I feel bad for choosing
That's
this
true.
option.
I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood.
I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key
terrible
and do
old
what
man
you have
convinced
to
the caretaker to help you.
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Interesting. Damn, this is a lovely view, actually, of the town. Going down this way. Fat lot of good the cop did.
This gate is locked.
Check over here. As creepy as it is, I'm loving, like, the atmosphere of this place. It's so cool. Really just looking around right now to see if there's any clues or collectibles over here that I can grab before I move on to the rest of the game. Oh god, that window scared me. Okay. Oh, nope.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
So why did it have me open up that little hole, the window here? Interesting. Maybe that's for later on in the game? Oh, I gotta make the check all the way back up there. Apologies for the detour, guys. I am loving the ironwork, though. That is so cool looking.
Pierce,
Oh, hello.
shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Enter the mansion.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place.
This is probably also going to be like the
Who
last
left this light on?
chapter. I believe this would be chapter 3. I have 4. Oh my god. Awesome. Case. Yeah, okay, this is chapter 3 right now. So this will probably be the last chapter. Also, I'm going to go ahead and expert in spot hidden. Let's go. Let's validate that. Validated? Yep. What is
the Last
that?
Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Reconstruction. Sorry for the glaring white light, guys.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
That's true. I reached expert in a something. Still amateur professional. Oh, right, spot hidden. That's right.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay. Oh, hello.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Interesting. Okay. So the mother's right here.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table.
Partake in it.
An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Oh wait, I want to turn it back on. Huh. Interesting.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Hello?
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Interesting. Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. Those are the pyramids. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
I guess that's her artist's signature.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, there's something hidden nearby.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Oh, hello.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
That was one of them.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
That wouldn't be hidden.
They had a fight.
Oh, hello. A burnt shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Interesting.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Looks like there's possibly something else to investigate. Oh, hello.
Did someone escape the fire? This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
So maybe Charles was an occultist, and Sarah was having none of it. And she tried to...
And the boy.
And it was just too much.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
One character point found, or
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Understandable.
This door is locked.
Interesting. History of medicine in the XV 18th century. There we go. Oh, 18th century right there. Interesting. Medicine progression. Ooh, 26% for amateur. The fun thing is you can do this run through literally multiple times and I think still get like different endings. So
these
maybe one of them I'll just like ramp up
but
medicine like a shit ton. He went over the... Damn, that guy's moving fast.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
There's a hidden... spot hidden somewhere around here. But where? Okay. So it's somewhere around here. Not one of the paintings. Oh, hello. A crowbar. Crowbar found in Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker Silas.
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Yes, yes indeed.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated
Damn.
1818.
Damn, that's worth money. But what is that noise? The fuck was that noise?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
That's horrifying. Oh, what was that?
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Interesting. Human body and comparative analysis. Precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities. I can read, guys. I swear to God, of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. I do not know what that means technically. 28%.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Interesting. I feel like I'm accidentally going to trigger like a main event, but I don't want to do that yet.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
That's all you get. Just something disturbing.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
Oh.
Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Rare edition of Jules Verne's novel. I can't even try to open that door. Interesting. The scrolls look out of place to me. The hell? Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Classic
Melville's
novel.
classic.
Moby Dick
The
by
epic
Herman
battle
Melville.
between man and whale.
Interesting.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Makes sense. God. Hate that.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest.
Nothing new from
We
him.
all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Oh, hello.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Interesting. Nothing on the back either. Oh, what the fuck?
Locked. Locked.
I think I'd be able to use the crowbar, but I can't apparently. Oh, there's a hidden thing in. Oh, is this the kids' room?
The boys' room.
Yeah, let's reconstruct so I can get some better light.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Hmm. Oh, hello. Mark
Tom
Twain.
Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills.
Wow.
Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Good question.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
I'm hoping the hidden thing is... Yep, the hidden thing's still here.
What was going through that boy's mind?
Oh, hello. There you are.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal, he seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seems to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? Saturday today, with mother, we played in the garden. But she is still sad. I hate it when she is sad. Is she angry with father? Sunday. Father scolded me. He shouted loud and wanted to spank me, but mother did not want him to. He's always angry. Why? There are lots of strange things in his office. I just wanted to look at them. Tuesday, so we're skipping Monday. I built a castle for mother and me. I told her to come and hide with me. Wednesday. She's always painting monsters. I don't like her monsters. I have bad dreams and they come into my bedroom and look at me. I cry and mother shouts at me. And father says I must take tablets. They are not nice. I don't want to take them. Tuesday. So this is like the next week. Mother is screaming again. She cries a lot. Father is sad too and angry with mother. I don't know why. She is wiped out. Wednesday, mother is sad again. At lunch, we ate in silence. It was strange. Father said, finish your dishes. We always eat the same thing. It looks like rotten fish and it smells very bad. Why does he always want us to eat that? It's not very nice. If we have to eat it again tonight, I will throw my plate on the floor and smash it. Okay, so Wednesday seems to be the day that the fire started. Interesting. Nothing in there. Cobwebs. Sleeping pills. Hello. Office key. The key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed. That noise scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna go back to the cop. See if he'll actually like come up here with me.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Okay, well, I guess he doesn't want to come up. I feel like the crowbar is going to be used for a reason, but I just don't know what it is yet.
This door is locked.
Interesting. Looks like Hawkins might have run up here, given all like the scratches and everything. Oh, hello. Is that a human head? Or is that just a statue?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Interesting. Painting for AD, $500 returned though. Painting for FS exhibition, 1600. Holy shit, that is like a good amount back then. JF, Boston client, FS. A lot of them for FS for the exhibition. Dr. F, the Shambler for FS is a gift. Interesting.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Interesting.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together. Forever it will bind us. Oh wait a second. Clues. Inspect. Nothing on the back. I feel like if I could have my spot hidden higher, that would be something that pops up.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Bradley? Is that you?
Let's see, shall we? No way in hell I'm gonna... Oh fuck, Bradley's right there.
Did you hear that?
Can you get up here?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins'
God damn,
activities?
okay. I can't bring him up here with us, guys. We're possibly gonna die. Or we can crowbar a bitch. Did I try this room?
What will her room reveal about her?
Interesting.
Perfect.
Hello?
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Dr. Thomas Fuller, Riverside Institute, Darkwater, Massachusetts, date 7/21/24. 75 milligrams of amobarbital sodium to be taken every 4 to 6 hours as required. If attacks become too violent, add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Dr. Thomas Fuller, take 2, Darkwater General Store.
That's a massive dose.
Interesting. There's still hidden stuff here.
Violent? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates, they can act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. Keep hearing pitter-patter. Oh, hello. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Cultism progression. Let's go. 25%. Lovely. God, this is starting to get to me, guys. This is the child's room.
Is anyone there?
This is her painting room, I suppose. Oh, is Charles possibly still alive somehow? Now we pick up a fucking lantern. Oh, shit, that's me. That's Pierce. What the hell? Oh, motherfucker.
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I will catch the thief, but first I'm going back up there to look at that room. I'm gonna put that away real quick. I don't want to use up all the oil. Looks like I'm gonna have to go the long way down too. Just want to make sure there's nothing here for me to look at. Okay. Damn. I want to jump down there again, damn it. Dooby dooby dooba dooby dooby dooba.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Oh, that door.
Where did he go?
Game saved. Mystery
As if the
presence.
bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Interesting.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
Monday, 42 north, 70 west, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Oh, 1847. Oh shit. Is this the is this a logbook from a sailor of the Scylla? I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants said that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I am scared. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into the memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. Oh? D. Hawkins. Interesting.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
So that looks like it could be the Scylla. That's the port. Something over here and over here by the lighthouse. Interesting.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
But who is that man? Doesn't say up here either.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Why are these letters here? And not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Is this Sarah Webster? Oh, that's her maiden name. These letters have been opened but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Good question. Oil filled. The reservoir of your lamp has been refilled. Refills can be found in the levels.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Interesting. Okay, so...
Looks like the navigational paths.
Let's see there. So... that was not put in the inventory. None of that was actually. That's weird.
Described in the log.
So wait
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
The Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, the Saint, Claudine. Okay, so let me see here. No, where is it?
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
Oh, hello.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Okay.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Okay, so...
there must be a link with the Seaway map.
Yeah, let me see here. So we have 4270 West. Give me a sec. I'm going to put this in my notes channel. For some notes. So we have 42 North, 70 West, 47 North, 55 West, 49 North, 61 West. We have 57 North, 51 West. We have 33 North, 53 West. That's actually it. Okay. So, exit that.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Pull that over. Okay, so we have 57, 51. So that looks like the Scylla, though. 57, 51, 52, 42 north, 55 west. 33, 53. That looks like the Scylla. But that wasn't... That didn't look like it was a Scylla member. The Prodigal here. The Orpheus is here. And then Saint Claudine is this one. That's 51, 5 west. So it looks like... No, hold up. 42, 42, 70. 42, 70. 42, 70. Huh. So 50, 55, 60, 77. $75. Okay, so that has to be there. Or right about there. 47.55. 47.55 would be about... Is that a 47 or 42? That might be 47. I can't actually see it too well. 49. Okay, yeah, so that's the Scylla. Okay. So... Okay. We're at 75. Okay. Which one do we want to have? Which...
Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths
So we want...
described in the log.
4270? Probably? So... 70... About right there? No.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, so... Maybe 57, 51?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work.
Ocean.
I must have missed something.
Okay.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, so... Let me see here...
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Okay, so we sighted a huge whale in the distance. We caught it. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. Priscilla and Hamilton are only memories. Priscilla and Hamilton are only memories.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, so maybe I have to guess the location of Darkwater? So that would be about 70... 40? $30, $45, about here, give or take. Unless that's not
Doesn't
what
work.
I want.
I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Oh, okay, so Wednesday, that one's actually bracketed. Wednesday, that's the 3353. Okay, so 3353, about right there.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
3353.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
$3353. Wednesday.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
3350. Oh, wait, whoa, that's way down there, actually. 3353. I was in the wrong direction. 33. Right there. 53? There we go.
Looks like it worked.
I was doing it backwards, guys. Now, let me minimize my Discord there. There we go.
Well done, Pierce.
I could have used the that, but I didn't want to.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Let me refill that. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, so that would actually be the end of the stream tonight, guys, because this is now chapter 4. This is a really good place to stop, especially as it is 12 o'clock for me. But let's read this first off. Chapter 4. Tunnels under Hawkins' mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken the search to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley enter the tunnel under the mansion.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
That it is. Now then, guys, since that is the end of the stream, I'm going to find someone to raid. So let's see who is live here. That's awesome. I'm gonna follow them real quick. Boom. Guys, we're going to go raid. Okay. Anyone in chat? I've got a question for you. Magic or Dishonored? Death of the Outsider. I'm okay with either of them. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys like 30 seconds. And then I will choose myself. Again, that is either Dishonored or Magic the Gathering. I think it's Magic the Gathering Online. Gathering. I need to mute them real quick. It just says yeah, it's online. It's online. It's not Arena. Okay, well then, guys. I do know who we're gonna raid. Oh my god, I have caps lock on again. Damn it. Guys, we're gonna raid Agent 3540. Awesome dude, awesome streamer, very chill man. Currently has purple hair, though he is wearing a hat right now, so you probably won't see it. But currently playing Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, which I don't even think I've seen gameplay of. I know of it though. So we're gonna raid him, guys. Again with the caps lock. Damn it, Ninja, come on. Okay. With that said, guys, that is supposed to be a slash, not an exclamation. My bad. There we go. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on in. I know it seemed like a random stream of going from Hades to Call of Cthulhu. However, again, Call of Cthulhu actually was not on the docket tonight. I just happened to have this downloaded and everything, but the game I wanted to play was giving me a little bit of trouble, and I didn't realize that until too late. So, with that said, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, possibly. There's a possibility of seeing you guys tomorrow. If not, don't worry. However, if I'm not live tomorrow, next stream will probably be next week or weekend of sometime. Not entirely sure. That said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Monday. It's actually Tuesday right now for me. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of it. Have fun, I guess. Drink some hot chocolate for me, because I personally love hot chocolate, so drink some. And yeah, let's go show some love to Agent.
I'd probably kill myself.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yo, Ninja. What's going on? How was your stream? Are you still playing some Hades? Welcome in, Raiders. I am Agent 3540. We were actually getting ready to wrap up for the night. But we'll go another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Little Bear needs to be taken care of, all that fun stuff.